Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well. I hope you were thinking over your YouTube Hall of Fame ballot. I hope that those of you that do not make videos reconsider. It's important to vote, in my opinion only. One way to look at this would be to take this as your opportunity to go ahead and start your own YouTube channel. What better way to start than by having your first video be the 10 people you really think deserve some well-earned exposure. But Eric, I don't have the ability to make videos. Well, that's hogwash. And if you have a phone, you can make videos. Let me repeat that. If you have a phone, you can make videos. I'm going to show you a quick here. Pardon the mirror is very dirty. Apologize. But you see my phone here is on one of these. You see a little piece of, that's a piece of a Prism card because I had to finagle it because it's loose. But that's one of those $20 foldy things from Amazon or eBay or wherever. I've had it a while now. A couple years, I guess, technically, by definition. So you take that, you put your phone on it, you point it at something. You know, this is one of those black, I got it at the Dollar Tree. Cut it to size to fit on my desk. It's not high tech or anything. It just happens to make an okay backdrop, in my opinion. And for $1, if it gets beat up, you throw it out and buy another one. Not a big deal. So we've got that. We've got Atlantic City coming up before you know it. Go over to see Ron Fig and his girlfriend, who is a travel agent. She's willing to book whatever it may be, pretty much free of charge, or however the jargon goes for that business. She's not looking to bend you over with fees and stuff like that. So, another thing. Everything that's been going on in the world of baseball this week. Hearing a lot of gloom and doomers. A lot of gates, slab gate, trash can gate, HGH gate, gate. The hobby's going to be fine, people. I'll repeat that for you. The hobby is going to be fine. So I've got some mail to show off here. Mostly baseball, so you'll be happy. But I went ahead and picked up this. Technically, this is a 2018 Chronicles Rookies and Stars subset in the set. Luka. This was $275, something like that. Really cheap. Good looking card. I like Rookies and Stars. And then the rest of these were all from one seller. Oh, yeah, well, I'll show them first. So, he had all these were available with list price best offer. I don't remember what list price was, but I offered $2 on this and it was accepted. This is technically the 2018 Chronicles Rookie. This is the Chronicles base set, not like the last one was Rookies and Stars, and they do Phoenix, and they do everything. That's just basic Chronicles. This was a whopping $2. It is number 199 on the back. Second year card. But again, this is from Optic Baseball, or Contenders Optic. I think, no, this wasn't its own set. I don't remember. But that's a Ruby Wave. Look at that shine. It's a great pajama card. The rest of these will all be pajama cards for baseball. You'll have to get over it. Then I think he had these. I want to say these were... I got two of the next card. I think this was the first card I offered on and he accepted. And this is just a great looking card. Obsidian. It's a thicker stock. I'll pause so you can insert the joke there yourself. But yeah, you can see the picture's the same on the front and the back. But it's got great shine. It doesn't have much etching. But it's from 2019 Chronicles. I think actually all of these are now, the rest of them. Pretty sure the rest, yeah. But I think he had these listed for $8, on sale for $5. Best offer, I offered $2 each, and my offer was accepted. So, how much can you really lose for $2? Now, let me just double check for these baseball. Yeah, the rest are, I guess I could have sorted them out, but that would have made, things smoother, but it is what it is. But each of the rest of these were $1 each. He had them listed at various buy it nows with best offer, and I just went ahead and offered $1 because what are you going to lose? I get a kick out of these sellers that seem to get a little butthurt when they have people offering them real dollars for cardboard. So, again, this was $1. This is the non-prism version, the non-refractor. This is Crusade. Donruss, which is technically in Chronicles, because it was too late to put him in the Donruss product. This is Playoff. Very popular in the... Oh, I have to ignore that, jeez. Very popular in the football community. Here's a Crusade Tatis Jr. A limited Pete Alonso regular stock. A Titan. I think this is a prism. Yeah, this is a prism. Not numbered, but awfully shiny. Eloy. This is numbered to 199. This is the gold parallel. Numbered to 199. I think it's the gold. Looks gold. Again, $1. Limited. $1. Limited Tatis. Donruss Tatis rated rookie. It's actually a good one. Picture wise. A Titan. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A Crusade Alonso. Limited Guerrero. A Crusade Guerrero Prism. $1. Jeez, all day. But, I didn't get greedy. He had multiples on some of these, but, I was a bit respectful. This is the Timeless Treasures. I think this is also very popular in the football world. This is a Titan Prism. No, this is I can't remember the name of it. It's numbered to 299 on the back. Hyper? Might be a Hyper. There's so many, you get confused. As I mentioned with the Luka, there's Rookies and Stars. Timeless Treasures Pete. And finally Titan Pete. Again, how can you really lose? I mean, at $1 each, I don't care if they have logos or not. They'll look good in the album. So I think as I spoke, probably was about a year ago, somewhere around a year ago, I talked about this. I wound up picking, picking up the end of the year sets that aren't available in factory set form. Like this was a couple. I showed you guys this. This is the SP high number, the Heritage high number set without SPs. I still have to go over it, but the dealer did a very good job at packing. I still have to count and make sure everything's there. I'd be really surprised if it's not. Someone that takes that good care and actually uses blue tape to close the box and makes a label out for that. I picked up 3 of those from the one seller. I told you guys about that, but then just recently, I think it might have been 2 days ago, I went ahead and picked up 3 2019 flagship high number sets, and in the process of getting 3 2019 Topps Chrome update sets, all from the same seller, all in the, I think they're $20 a piece delivered. So you really can't, and these were, I paid a little bit more than that for these. I think it was $70 for the 3 sets. So, I mean, less than $25 shipped. And again, with these kind of sets, you're talking about shipping. It's not like shipping, 1 card in a bubble mailer. But so it takes bulk to send in the sets. So the next part I was a little hesitant to talk about, but I like you guys and I love sharing. So I'm probably I'm gonna share it, with the risk of, causing myself some competition, but probably not. When I get done talking about it, you'll realize, some of you I've spoken to about this, and you'll know what's coming. But, a few episodes ago, I talked about the first year of the core set LeBron stuff, Prism 12, Revolution 2015, which is good or not good, but I can't find anymore. I guess that's debatable whether that's good or not good. But I did see one on ComC probably about a week ago now, maybe a little less. But the ask price was $30. Sure enough, that day it was listed, it's no longer listed, so I'm assuming that means it's sold. But, when I was paying $3, I'm not going to be paying $30. So I think it's safe to say I've got my fill on those now. But, if they come back down to $3-4, I'll pick up some more because it's such a good looking card. So, but anyway, those of you who've known me a long time, more so than those of you that are new to the channel, know that I preach focus, focus, focus. The most important thing when collecting is focus. The hardest thing to do when collecting is stay focused. I am a jack of all trades, master of none. who finds it impossible not to hop around from thing to thing. Exhibit A and Exhibit B right there. So, sure enough, and I've said many times that you should try to zig when everyone is zagging, or, yin and yang and all that good stuff. So I'm going on 49 years old, and other than a very small, brief period in 1994, I could not really care less about soccer. Yep, you heard that right. I fell into the rabbit hole for soccer on YouTube. Fascinated. And I mentioned it a couple episodes ago at the very end. A couple of you caught it. But I fascinated by this whole Messi versus Ronaldo thing. And it's incredibly fascinating. Watch a bunch of videos, read a bunch of articles online, and pretty much whoever orchestrated the video or wrote the article online, you could tell it was slanted in however they wanted to present it. Kind of like the math nerds, the stat nerds for current day baseball can bend numbers to any way they want to make their argument better, their player better, etc., etc. So, obviously the best two players on the planet for football, for soccer, football, are Ronaldo and Messi. Some say Neymar, but, and again, I am pretty much January 2020 into this, so, my word doesn't mean anything. I can just have my own opinions like anything else. But I found it interesting that, what these two, Messi and Ronaldo, have accomplished is incredible. And Ronaldo will be 35 next month, and Messi will be 32 in June. Yes, June 24th. He'll be 33. So obviously these guys are on the downside of their careers, but much like LeBron James, they're still performing at a high level on the highest stages of their sport of choice. So, after falling into that rabbit hole, what do? You go to eBay after YouTube. And, you don't know anything, but you know some stuff. And here's a brand I've never heard of. Treble. It's put out by Topps. No, it's a Panini product. I apologize. But this is the first Messi card I've ever purchased. And it's numbered to 75 on the back. And it's the blue parallel, I guess, because this is all blue, which looks nice with his Barcelona uniform. This was $3. It's like, why not? It looked better in the picture on eBay than it does in hand. It's not, maybe I'll pick if there's I don't even know if there's a red, like Ronaldo's from Portugal. So, but, what are you going to lose at $3? So, of course, much like Pringles, you can't, have just one. So I, went to some brands that, are familiar to me, unlike that one I just showed. Now, I do remember 2014, and actually, I guess I must revise my earlier statement. I did buy some hanger boxes at the time. I have no idea where they are, one or two, just because, 2014 World Cup, yada, yada, yada. And, both of them are in the 2014 Prism World Cup. This is the, I don't even know what this is called. This is one of the many, it's Prism, hello. This is the yellow and red, something, Pulsar, I don't know. It's a shiny Messi card with great etching. So I've tried to win a couple Ronaldo cards and I've lost, and I've said, maybe that's a sign that, the hobby gods are telling me just collect Messi. And, all right, that sounds good. I talked to Andy a lot about this. It's like, Andy, I lost another one. F it, it means just collect Messi. So I got some more Messi stuff. So I got what's all the rage now is this Optic Holo. Now this was in the middle of a I have it right here. This was, and again, it's pretty crazy, but it was in the middle of it was a lot, L-O-T, not as in, all one item, buy it now on eBay, and it was this many different players. There are no other Messis in here, but I think it was 46 holos, including 2 Neymars, a Luka Modric. I think there was one other player I recognized in here, Thomas Mueller. But again, it was $16.99 for all of these. Now keep in mind, these are the holos. These are not even, there's a base version. So this is the holo. Now what they did, Panini made these, obviously. What they did is they put them in, there's a 2018 Donruss Soccer, and they put them in there randomly. I don't remember how exactly, but that was just a crazy cheap price. So I wanted this card, and try to buy this card alone, it costs more than that for the ones that are available. So that was kind of a no-brainer purchase. That's him in his Argentina uniform, country. Actually, the other Prism I showed you was also Argentina, which, since that's a World Cup product, it makes sense. So you've got Prism, you've got Optic, which is kind of more like an insert in the Donruss, and then you've got Select, which started in 2015, came out in 16, 17, and didn't come out in 18. I don't know if it's still coming out. I don't know. It's still a learning curve. Is this the same? No, it's a little different than again, they do the gazillion different colors, but this is I think green and yellow Pulsar. And this was $5. One of the greatest all times, $5. This was a blue Prism. This is numbered to $199, $2.99 on the back. And again, this was like $8, something like that. It's got the great etching on it. And I'm saving my favorite for last, just because I'm actually going to take this out of the top loader. I'm just infatuated with this card right now. Just couldn't tell you why. I mean, I just think it's a great looking card. Now, if you follow Select at all for football or basketball, they do a 3-tiered base cards. And this is the rare this is the silver version of the rare from the 2016. It's called the field level. And this just, oh, look at that. See if I can catch it on the etching. Jersey, the Nike swoosh, the FCB the patch, folds in the pants, and the jersey etching. Now that's just that just does not look good in camera, but maybe, I guess it kind of does. But this is just a stunning looking card. I don't know if it's the maroon in the background. You know, Ronaldo's in this set too. I haven't been able to find one of the silvers. There's a couple other, the camo and some other stuff, but again, this was $9.99 shipped. They were $9.99 with free shipping. It's too pretty. It's too nice. And you know, if you know anything about soccer, which I do not, you know that he's great. And it's just, you just start watching YouTube videos, and it's just fascinating to me to fall into that rabbit hole and just great. I don't have any. I have a couple Ronaldos on the way. I don't have any to show, but you know, a lot of these guys, these two guys, they don't have a lot of stuff. You know, not a whole bunch of soccer product to begin with. There's a decent amount, but nothing like the major, the what we here in North America call the major sports. So I want to thank you for tuning in, for sticking around this long. If you turned off when I started talking about soccer, totally understandable. If you're going to create competition for me, I'm not happy to hear it, but it's understandable. So remember that you matter. Keep learning. Always learning. Belated happy birthday to my fellow YouTube Hall of Famer, Ed Weskergriff. Happy birthday, Eddie. And until next time.